Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. So this video, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my top fragrance picks, and this has been requested actually for me to show you guys my fragrance collection, and I thought it was just such a great idea to share with you guys since fragrances are not really something that I usually bring up or talk about in my videos. So I thought I'd just share with you guys my top fragrance favorites or choices. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So preparing for this video, I did realize two things. One is that just as I favor a lot of French cosmetics and skincare products, I find that most of the fragrances that I've favored in the past years or all throughout were largely French brands as well, or French products. And another discovery of mine was that my fragrances are usually divided into really light scents, or eau de toilettes. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And the other half is very musky, florally, flirty, sexy scents. And most of my eau de perfumes are of that kind. So I did realize quite a bit when I was preparing for this video. So let me just begin with the lighter fragrances, and these fragrances I usually favor when obviously it's spring or summer, when the weather is much warmer, or if I'm in a tropical country or tropical climate. And usually I stay away from perfumes when I'm in such environments. So let me begin with a fragrance or a bath and body product where I usually find great fragrances from, and this is Roger & Gallet, which looks like this. And this is a French brand. I think it's kind of like L'Occitane, but it's just not as distributed and as accessible to North America as L'Occitane is. It's not extremely high-end, although it's not exactly as inexpensive as Bath and Body or that price point. So I actually have two backup. I actually have a backup of this because I don't think this used to be available in Canada through the Bay. I haven't seen it in a while, and I think sometime last year a lot of their products were extremely marked down because I believe they were phasing them out, and now I don't even see them anymore. Anyway, this one that I currently use is the orange one, I guess. I cannot pronounce French, and it's Bois the Orange, and I hope you guys can see that, or maybe not. Oh, you probably can't, but I'll put it down below, all the description of the fragrances. And I used to, before switching to the orange fragrance, I actually was using the ginger fragrance, and these have just a very light kind of feel to them, but they have a lasting power that mimics a lot of perfume fragrances, which is what I like. It doesn't feel as flimsy or as flimsy as a lot of the Bath and Body products, which, you know, after maybe 30 minutes the fragrance is completely gone and has disseminated. This has a longer lasting power, and it just feels much more substantial and has a much more sophisticated blend to it. It doesn't smell too fruity like other bath or lighter scented fragrances. And then I also got this. This is also from Roger & Gallet, and this is the Eau de Shiso. I don't know, you guys. I can't pronounce really well, but I'll put it all down below. And this is just an energy boosting fragrance. I can't remember exactly what exact extracts or qualities this has, but I think this has like some kind of a plant or flower extract that's just extremely energizing. And the first time I've smelled this, I think my friend purchased this before I did. As soon as I sprayed it, I was in love with it. It's not a floral or fruity scent. It's somewhere in between, but it still has that very light, clean, and crisp scent. But it's not like the clean fragrances you can get in Bath and Body, or the fresh, that you can get in Sephora, or the fresh scents where it just smells too lemony, too fruity, or it smells like laundry detergent. So it gives you the clean smell without smelling like a laundry detergent. And so it also has that kind of unique, sophisticated way of translating that. And then I have a favorite from Dior, and I've had this one from last year, so it's obviously almost done now. This is the Escala of Portofino of Dior, and I think they have 3 other scents in this range. And when I say this range, I guess this bottling. And this is not a perfume. Yeah, it's a Eau de Toilette. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And this one just is along that lines, but of course much more luxurious and substantial than the Roger and Gallet. And with the quality comes with more longevity as well. And yeah, this one just smells very clean and very refreshing and very sophisticated. Now I'm going to slowly transition into the stronger scents or perfumes and scents that I actually favor using if I'm going out at night. One of my favorite scents, which I think is somewhere in between, it's not really as strong as the Chanel scents that I like, are the Juicy Couture scents. And I really don't favor one over the other. I tremendously like all of them, from Juicy Couture to Viva la Juicy to Juicy by Juicy Couture. And I don't know if I have all of them. I just have this. This is the Couture by Juicy Couture. And then I have the roller ball of the Viva la Juicy. And the reason why I have a roller ball of this is because I actually don't have a very large fragrance collection, because most of the time I actually travel a lot, and I do prefer roller balls now more than actual bottles. I like reapplying fragrances throughout the day, especially when I'm traveling or it's long days. And I find roller balls also, because I guess just the way that you apply them in certain points of your body, it just does have a way of lasting so much longer on you. And I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, I really find that that's the case. And as you know, it's light, it travels any purse, it travels well and fits in any purse that I have. And also, if I'm going out at night or I'm carrying a smaller purse, I can easily just throw this in. So a lot of the time, I actually do favor smaller ones. And also because I do like trying new fragrances every now and then, and I don't like being stuck with a whole giant bottle of one. So I have the Viva la Juicy, and I think I also have in my kit, I also have the Couture by Juicy Couture. And this is actually this one right here, just in a travel version. And then I also, last season, I was given this Gucci Envy Me Too, and this is how it looks. And I tremendously like it. It has that kind of flirty, florally, tuberose kind of thing going on. And I think with a lot of the Juicy Couture scents, there's a lot of the tuberose, sandalwood kind of undertones going on. And I find that most of the fragrances I favor are towards that, really. This one has a very similar fragrance to it, or characteristic to it, and some people actually find a lot of my fragrance choices quite strong when it comes to these ones that I'm now talking to you guys about. But I just like how it lasts so much longer and how it doesn't smell like a fruit or a cake, which are fragrances that I really cannot stand. When somebody smells like a cookie or a vanilla cake, it's just not my thing.